Hello everyone, I'm the Real Solid Snake and welcome to another episode of the Irish Critics. Now, recently I've been playing some retro games on my old Mega Drive console. It does remind me of the golden age of gaming when long ago games were just pixels when you moved from left to right and were always the same basic generic platforms. Well, most of them were anyways, but the ones that stood out for me were always the beat-em-ups. And to put it more specifically, the Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter games. So that got me thinking about doing another review on a video game movie. I thought long and hard about it and I came down to this. You may remember about a year and a half ago, I reviewed a surprisingly entertaining video game movie called Mortal Kombat. A movie with quite its fair share of flaws but still an entertaining movie. Nonetheless, nothing could quite prepare me for its follow-up 2 years later in the form of Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Oh dear God. You know, I remember when this had its premiere in Sky Movies, and this was back in 1998. Me and my brothers were all huddled around the TV, expecting this to be as satisfying as the movie, the movie that came before it. What we got was an ungodly, horrible piece of shit that still leaves a stain on the video game movie's lore. A movie so bad it may even cause fans to turn their backs on the franchise. So I'm here to review it today to see if it's still as bad as I remember. Probably is. For all I know, it could be one of those so bad it's good movies. Plenty of them are it. And I have to admit I do love those kind of movies. So let's get stuck into... This really can't be happening.
Hey, Snake!
Not this time. It's just me, folks. Man, I never get tired of hearing that track. It's so damn awesome, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be the only good thing in this movie. Okay, so I start off with a recap of the first movie telling us about Liu Kang and how he defeated Shang Tsung at the Mortal Kombat tournament, and it pretty much begins where the first movie left off, with the Emperor invading Earth. And Liu Kang and Kitana are ready for battle. So is Sonya and... Wait a minute. A new actress? What about Johnny Cage? Okay, so he's replaced too. You know, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that Raiden is, yeah, pretty much guessed it. Okay folks, so we pretty much have a new cast here, except for Liu Kang and Kitana. I guess the other actors read the script and ran a mile trying to save their careers. The only one I recognize is the actor who plays Raiden. He was in Miracle on 34th Street.
Mother. You're alive. Too bad you will die.
I really hope that this is not the peak of the ability to deliver a good performance in this movie.
The earth was created in 6 days, so too shall it be destroyed. And on the 7th day, mankind will rest in peace.
That voice is hilarious! Shao Kahn may actually be fun to watch in this movie. Well, that was overly long. Why couldn't they just walk to each other? Or run? Oh, and the visual effects in it too are really horrible. Probably as bad as the first movie. Actually, I think it's worse. What the fuck? They just killed Johnny Cage! Okay, so in this scene, they're just pretty much explaining what's going on, and then they travel on this thing. It looks like a hamster's ball. And not only that, 2 people are needed to operate it. If someone was on their own looking to escape, they'd be pretty much fucked. We then cut to Shao Kahn, whose father has just arrived.
Father, the merger has begun. Earth is under attack. And it is glorious!
I love this guy. His delivery of his lines is hilarious. So Shao Kahn's father then decides to give him a telling off for letting Raiden live.
You let him live? He could not be stopped.
That's it, son! No more invasions of Earth! You're grounded for a month! Meanwhile, we see a cyborg attack Liu Kang with Katana. Now, for those of you who watched this remembering my, well, our X-Men 3 review a few years back, you may remember us criticizing the amount of people being pulled on strings. This is no exception here. I mean, look at it. My God, they don't attempt to make it look real, do they? It looks awful. But then Sub-Zero comes in to save the day. Wait, Sub-Zero? Oh, the other Sub-Zero, without the mask. Why didn't they just give this character a different name in the game? That really bugs me. Or just keep the mask on. Wouldn't that just been more simple? But before you can have time to accept this, someone else from the past comes back to take Katana. Yeah, Scorpion is back too, but didn't we see him get destroyed in the first movie? Maybe I should stop questioning this. It's clear that the movie has a serious problem with logic and continuity. So let's see what Sonya is up to. She's off rescuing her old comrade Jax, who appears to have developed a serious steroid problem. But then another cyborg comes in to attack them. I think this one is Cyrax. I don't know, there's already too many characters in this movie to remember everybody. Kinda like Game of Thrones.
Why was I programmed to feel pain?
So Sonya and Jax beat the cyborg. They jump away from the most unreal green screen explosion ever. I think it's safe to say we can expect moments like this for the duration of the movie. Meanwhile, Liu Kang is on his own little quest to save Katana when he chances upon a really shitty looking wolf that morphs into a man called Nightwolf.
It's my animality.
Animality. Well, thank you for that. I'm pretty sure this will come in handy during the movie's climax. Then someone else appears in front of Liu Kang. Fucking hell, too many characters. Whoa. Can I take part in this challenge?
Well, it belongs to another.
Actually, no, I'll be okay. So it was all just a test. A pointless test, if you ask me. Okay, so what's next in this movie? Oh, surprise, surprise! Another fight scene! This time with Sonya Molina, who engaged in the best mud fight you've ever seen. Oh dear God, the visual effects in this movie is horrible. Luckily Jax is there to send it back to ILM for more rendering. Oh yeah, we haven't seen Raiden in a while. And it turns out he is wondering how Shao Kahn was able to invade Earth after all.
The first must be. Why was this treachery ever allowed?
Because he said fuck it and invaded anyway. Again, doesn't that remind us of someone? Raiden comes out with another costume now. What was wrong with the other one? He then takes our heroes into Outworld to save Katana. But look, Sindel is waiting for them. And take a wild guess what comes next. Yes, they start fighting again. Or rather they just twirl. A lot. Seriously though, this is your fighting style? What are they doing? Oh fuck it, next scene. So Liu finds Katana and then, oh for fuck's sake, take a break from the fucking fighting!
It's a trap, Lou. Leave.
Yeah, thanks to the heads up on that Katana. Oh, and that mask is the worst Halloween mask ever. It is just pure rubber. Oh my God, that's awful. Raiden then reveals a plot twist that I have to say is incredibly... stupid.
Shao Kahn is my brother.
Let's move on. Now it's time for our warriors to have a final showdown with Khan. Raiden steps up to the mark, ready to do battle, and then... Oh well, Raiden's out. Okay, so Liu Kang steps up to the mark, ready to do battle, and then... Can anyone beat Khan? Luckily, Liu finds his inner rage and transforms using that handy animality thing from earlier, and... This is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Can this get any worse? Hardly it can. Okay, I need to wrap this up quickly. So Liu does defeat Shao Kahn in the end, his father turns into a Rubik's Cube, and then mysteriously gets transported back to Earth. And not only that, Sindel is good now. How did that happen? So Raiden says goodbye before giving them all some friendly advice.
You're a family now.
And that is Mortal Kombat Annihilation, and how does it suck? Oh, it sucks major balls. This is undoubtedly one of the worst all-time movies. Not just video games movies, but movies ever made. The visual effects are just an absolute joke. The script is laughable, the performances were unbearable, and I just wasted an hour and a half of my life. Just stick with the original. It may be flawed, but it's a more satisfying experience than this garbage. So, I'm the real Solid Snake, and God damn it!
Oh, hey, Snake.
You're too late again.
That's okay. I've got a recommendation for you, though.
Oh yeah, what?
Well, you know, you could probably do a video game of a movie that you like.
I've already done the first Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah, but you should go for it. But, you know, the rival of that game.
Really?
Yeah, you should go for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that one, Duck. Thank you.
Yeah?
And you still can't review it with me.
Fuck you, Snake.
Well, guys, I know the film that he's talking about. It's this. Street Fighter is next. I'm the real Solid Snake. Thanks for watching.